Hi, my name is Helen. I'm going to take you through this short but punchy full body workout. It's just body weight and it's got a lot of cardio in there as well. So there is technically there's jumping, but if you need to regress and take away the jumps, I've got options for you. So you need to make sure you work within your limitations, within your current capabilities. I'm personally currently working through a couple of injuries and illness, so I will be scaling back. You can scale back with me, or you can go with the harder options that I will be offering you. We're going to start with a warm up, do the workout. When we're in the workout, by the way, it's just full blown. You're going to be desperate for that cool down at the end. And then we cool down to finish and stretch. So we're going to start down on the floor with some cat and cows. So come to all fours, please. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Arching your back and rounding your back. So we warm up just to start. We never go from 0 to 100. The idea is we start chilled and we gradually build up to a workout intensity. So our joints, our muscles, and our lungs and our heart can be prepared for the workout. Everything you do should be pain-free. It might get uncomfortable, it might get burny, but you shouldn't be experiencing pain. Now just take your knees a little bit wider, reach your right arm up and then thread it underneath the left armpit. And then go again. And the hope is that the hips don't twist to right and left, but that the rotation comes from your rib cage. And you don't need to reach your hand all the way up to the ceiling either, or reach too far. Go again in a way that feels nice in your back. Switching sides. Oh, I know, not yet. Do some push-ups on your knees. Shift forward and then drop your chest between the elbows, push back up. There's bend in the elbows and a straighten. If you need a bit less, just scoot your knees in closer. So you're in the weight and over the hands. That adds to your break. So there's not loads of movement, arching or sagging off the back of the hips. Perfect. Now let's do the other side. So taking these wider than hips, come back to box, and then left arm reaches and threads under. Got such fine gravity from Wicked in my head. I think it is. It's in my head. Perfect. And now push-ups again on the knees. Now this time, whatever level you're choosing, in box or on your knees, try and get a little bit lower. So get your chest right between the elbows. Again, check that your hips aren't going down and up like this, or that your back is collapsing and arching. And maybe even start to add a little pause at the bottom where you really feel the load on the chest before you push back up. Perfect. And then spread your fingers, tuck your toes, lift hips to downward dog, and just paddle your feet out. So you push one heel towards the floor and the other. Feel a little stretch into the calves. Make sure your head can relax, so just tuck your chin. Perfect. And then bend your knees and lunge your right foot outside your right hand. And then step back to downward dog. Repeat on the same side. So if you can't get the foot next to the hand, it just comes a bit further. Still try and get your hips and your whole foot down. Drop your hips to help open the hips. And you might even want to step, put the left knee down and physically help it so you get a bit of a hip opener before you press back again. Over time and with practice, you'll be able to get the foot next to the hand. Switch legs. Feeling stretch in the back, stretching the hips and the hamstrings. Perfect. And then step in the right foot as well. We start doing little squats. So drop your hips back and down. Chest is lifted. They can be small squats, so eventually over time we're aiming for the back roughly in line with the knees, but they might want to just start off a little bit smaller, ease into your range. The thing I've got at the moment as well, by the way, gives me a big high heart rate, so keep me really puffed out. Very early doors, so I'm very sorry about that if you see me puffing out when you might even be like, what, it's not that puffy yet. Sumo squats, the feet just go wider, toes turn out more, knees push out as your hips sit back and down. And then gradually, every rep, just see if you can sit a little bit deeper. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. So reverse lunges, alternating legs. So step one leg back, drop the knee towards the floor, step in and switch your legs. Same thing with the depth. Over time, try and get your knee a little bit closer to the floor. You're trying to put as much weight as you can over the front leg rather than the back leg. If you need to, go with a tap back instead, especially if you find you get pain in your knees. That's still going to work your quads and your glutes. Squat pulses. Take your feet wider than the hips again. Squat and just pulse in the bottom of the range. So it might be that you start at the top of the range and then gradually move to mid-range and then hopefully get a little bit lower. If the burn is too much, again, stay a little bit higher. But the challenge is to try and stick towards the end range of the motion. So start to really build some heat and pressure and tension into your legs. So this is where we start to feel like it gets into a workout. Forward lunges. Step forward, push back up. Forward step, push back to standing. Forward step, back to standing. So you need quite a bit of power to push yourself back up again. Power. Same thing, the closer you get your knees to the floor, the harder you're going to work. So you might even be able to get it to tap the floor. And same thing, make it smaller if you need to. If you need less, this is still a lunge. Perfect, this time just hold a squat. Hold a squat. You have the option, just hold in the burn, or maybe move a little bit and press your knees out, push your hips out if you want a little bit more opening of the hips. Up to you, just hold. And again, what I mean, you see how I said we don't go 0 to 100, we go up gradually, and around about now it should be starting to feel like a workout. Take another breath. Perfect, star jumps. Jump your feet out and in. If you need low impact, both arms, but one leg. Out and in. Light on the balls of the feet. Then butt kicks, kick your heels towards your butt. You can run, or you can step if you need to take away the impact for your joints, for your neighbours, for your intensity, whatever you need. High knees, same thing again. Lift. And you can run, or you can step. We can do this twice more. The idea, though, is it's a pulse raiser, so we're hoping to raise the heart rate. So let's go with more energy. Even if you're stepping out, let's give some, energy. And butt kicks. Kick your heels towards your butt. My head's completely come on. It wasn't in a good place before. High knees. One more time, take a rest. Lifting. How high can you lift your knees? And relax and recover. State. Breathe, enjoy this rest, have a sip of water. This is the longest rest you're going to get now till the end. So the next rest periods, you're going to work for 2 minutes straight, have a 20-second rest, do it again. Liar. 2 minutes, 20-second rest, another 2 exercises, 2 minutes, rest, 2 minutes, rest for the cheeky little finisher. So our rest now are only 20 seconds. My hope is that your heart rate is starting kind of here. Say here's resting, so here is going to go up and up. And then we bring it down to cool down. So 20 seconds piece of star jumps. You've just done them. So you know your options. You can jump in, out and in. If you need to take away the impact, you step out and in. If you want to take away the impact but have a bit of intensity, you can add a little squat into it. And if you want to make this more explosive, more powerful, more burning, you can do explosive star jumps. We land in soft legs and explode again. Choose your level that suits you. Into squat and hop your feet together. You squat down, hop your feet to the middle, squat, hop your feet to the middle, squat, hop your feet. You might even like to touch the floor, making sure you do it by dropping the bum rather than folding or rounding. And then if you need low impact, squat, step together, squat, other foot, squat, step, squat, other foot. Is your heart rate rising? That's the 2 exercises, and we do it twice before your rest. So let's go again. Star jumps. Choose your level. So I'm giving you 4 that you can pick from. Stepping out with a little bit of a squat, jumping out, or explosive stars. What's your level? What is right for you that makes you feel pushed, challenged, makes you feel good about yourself at the end of the workout? No pain. Go here for energy. More energy. Yes. Squat your feet together. Squat. Hop. Squat. Hop. Squat. Now, if you want to intensify this even more, other than working on your depth, you can squat and tap your feet together in the air instead of on the floor. So you got your levels: squat and step, squat and step, squat and hop, squat and hop, squat, and like Dorothy with the shoes in the air. Your rest is coming. In, recover. I've got to turn the hair back up. Oh, I hope I do it in time. Oh, the pressure. Oh God, 10 seconds. I've made the situation worse for myself. Okay. Let's go. Let's go with the next round. We're going into high knees like you did in the warm-up. So run if you can. See how much height you can get. So you're trying again, knees hip height or higher. You've got the same option if you want to step it out to get the height, or lower-ish impact but still fast, is running on the spot. Got to do that. Oh. Try and go for speed or height, or speed and height. You ready? In 5 seconds, we're going for lunges, alternating legs. You can step out if you need, forward or back, just like we did in the warm-up. You can add a little hop in the middle. You can lunge and add just a small little plyometric hop at the front, or you can do full-blown jump lunges where you jump to switch your legs. Choose which one works for you. Again, if you're more advanced, you're taking the more plyometric, which means jumping options. If you're newer, maybe it's a tap back or a step forward as well. Let's do it again, high knees. So I'm trying to go at a pace for me that feels moderate, so I can keep going, but could you go at your hard pace, whatever that is? If it looks slower than me, cool. If it's faster than me, please go there. But just notice if you either lost height or lost speed. We're aiming to try and get one or the other or both for advanced. 5 seconds. Lunges, choose your levels. Jump in if you can. Now, if you're jumping, you're still going to try and get your knee as close to the floor. So remember, the closer to the floor is, the harder it is. Similarly, the less far, the easier if you need less. So if you go forward or back, perfect. What intensity can you reach today? You've got another 10 seconds to go, and the good thing is you never see these again. You never see them again. Take a 20-second rest. So I mean, when we go, we go. You've only got one more 2-minute effort. One little finisher, done. It's already done. And hopefully you feel in just a short period of time, you've really ramped up your heart rate, you've worked hard, yes, hopefully. Final round. Squat thrust. Oh, I should be on the floor. So to find plank position, you jump your feet in to crouch, jump back to plank. Come in, and back. That's the hard option. If you need less, step in, back, back. In, back. Now that's a lot of planking on the knees. So if it's too much, knees down, pull one knee in, back, one knee in, and back. Another option between knees is to be on toes, literally land your knees, and then step back. This one's less heart rate. Lie down your side, any side. And then just bring your arm by your armpit, push yourself up. Oh, other arm, sorry, wrap around your waist. Hand by the shoulder, push up, lower down. push the ground away, lower down. You're pushing as much as you can. So if it's a smaller lift, great. If you push into the floor and you can't lift yourself up, you're still feeling your arms going, right? You're still trying. So that's great too. But if you can, straighten the arm. Perfect, let's do it again. Squat thrusts. Choose your level, jumping to crouch and jumping back, stepping in and jumping back, stepping in and stepping back, kneeling in and stepping back, or on the knees, pull and pull. 30 seconds, wherever you are. Try and keep your weight over your hands. Your hips are going to try and lift off and lift it up towards the ceiling, and your knees are going to come away from the floor. So try and keep them close so your back is flat the whole time. Got another 5 seconds to go, and we're going to do the other arm. So make sure you just roll over to the other side. You ready? Roll over. Bottom arm, just tuck it out of the way. Hug it, give yourself a little hug. And then the front arms by the shoulder. Push yourself up, lower yourself down. Lower heart rate, so we're ready for our finisher as well. The finisher's not that bad. It's burpees. Oh, we love a burpee. Whoa. Perfect. Take a 20-second rest to get off the floor. Maybe have a quick sip of water. Whee! And then we're going to aim for 1 minute of burpees with a push-up. So I'm going to show you the hardest option for those that want to go straight away. You put your hands down, you jump back, you do a push-up. Oosh, oosh, you jump in, you jump up. You ready? Let's go. Now, if you need less, you can step up any part of that. And you can also drop your knees down for the push-up and step in. If you need to make this a little bit easier, come close to an incline. So that could be like a side, a sofa, a chair. Put your hands in, jump or step back. Option to do the push-up or not. And again, you can still come to your knees for the push-up and then step back in. And maybe just have a nice little heel lift on the jump up. Getting down up on the floor, down and up off the floor is what really helps pump the heart rate, right? And we're also working the legs, the arms, the core. So cardiovascular system and muscles working. You've got 20 seconds to go, whatever you're doing. And 15 seconds to go. I want to do these ones. Final 10 seconds. Try at least 1 more to 3 more if you're advanced. Oh my God, or more. Feel free to let me know if you did more than 3. And relax. Shake off. It's 30 degrees out today. Sweaty in my house. Right, stretch, take one arm across. Don't turn it off, don't turn me off, don't turn me off. 2.5 minutes, that's it. You can do 2.5 minutes. You sign up to this note, it's 20 minutes all in. Use this time now. So what you should be feeling, and I stopped that, so you should be feeling really breathless. You should be feeling like your heart rate needs to come down, so keep your feet moving a little bit. What we do when we exercise is we stress the body out a little bit, but the idea is we need to de-stress. So that's part of the cool down. And as well as that, we're just helping to lengthen the muscles from having gotten a tight situation. Switch arms. So they contract to work hard. So it's just trying to let them relax and chill out again. How did you find that? Just 20 minutes, and part of that is the warm up and the cool down. It's basically like 10 minutes of effort, like real good effort. Like your workouts do not have to be long in order for you to feel like you've worked and for you to feel a boost of energy after / feel fatigued and then a boost of energy later. Stretch your chest, either hands on the lower back, roll back the shoulders, squeeze your elbows to one another, or you might like to lace your fingers behind. Dum, bum, bum, bum. Hey, come on, England. Why have I got that in my head? Wasn't it like I had Wicked in my head at the start? Don't know why my brain works the way it does. Have you noticed in just this last minute or so, your heart rate's starting to return closer to normal? Quad stretch, hold on something if you need to. Stretch your quads, heel to bum. A bit like how we don't want to go from 0 to 100. Same as we don't want to go from 100 to dead stop. Everything's a nice little arch. I mean, sometimes with some floating intensities. I didn't give you much rest today, so it's mostly just like, I am sweaty, oh, I am falling, ba, 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 ba. By the way, switch legs. If you do find you're falling, do hold on to something. It's really, really important for us to work on our balance. but always have one focus if you can. So the focus is working on your balance or working on a stretch. At the moment, the focus is the stretch. Sometimes, of course, we can combine them both, but normally just focus on one more than the other. The priority here is always the stretch. Anyway, bossy. Oh gosh, sweaty. How do you feel? How's that shake off? Give yourself a big round of applause and a pat on the back. Really well done. If you've got any questions or feedback or anything at all you want to let me know about, please do. My goal is to keep shooting out free workouts every week on YouTube. If you do like them, give them a little like, give me a little follow. That sounds so keen, doesn't it? I sound like an influencer. But yeah, also do get in touch if you're ever stuck, if you need any help or have any questions, get in touch. I love to help. I'm just a small little me. I'm not like a massive, I haven't got hundreds of thousands of people, so I can help you. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, evening, week, and see you hopefully for another one soon.